tell Donald Trump we're not in the United States. We're not there. We're here. It's all right. My name is Lara Ricote, and I know what you're all thinking. Where are this little boy's parents? But they're not here actually. They're back home. I've been living in the U.S. for a little while, which explains my accent. It's a bit of a different one. And that makes me Mexican American. Are we have any Americans here? Yeah, that's us. Yeah, it makes me Mexican American. I don't really like saying it. I kind of keep the second part to myself, because when I say Mexican American, you immediately just think of like a Taco Bell, like one of those like hard shell tacos that just sucks monumentally, and the ones like that guacamole that you open with like a little plastic thing, and then you dip like a Dorito in it, and you just get a little bite at that. That's what you think of, and then you just associate that with me, and that's not me. Yeah, that's not me. But yeah, I just keep that part to myself, because it's not so nice. But in here it works really well. You know, I say, hey, where are you from? I'm Mexican. They're like, oh, exotic. I'm like, gracias. But in the U.S. it hasn't been working out so well, actually, just lately. But I did go home. I went home for the holidays. I spent they told me to do this and I forgot about it, but I just remembered. I went home for the holidays and I spent 2 weeks living with my family back home, and my parents, they recently moved into a 2-bedroom apartment, which meant that my 2 sisters and we had to sleep in a 1 bed. And it would be fine if it wasn't a full-size bed, and if you look up the description to that, it means that it's fit for 1 large adult or 2 small adults. And my sisters on their own are 2 big-ass adults. They're these 2 tall, beautiful blonde women, and them being beautiful and blonde isn't a part of the bed issue, but I'm just painting a picture here. They're these beautiful blonde women who clearly came out of my mom's vagina, and I'm like the one we're not so sure about. I'm like the small brown one. I'm kind of like that little piece of poop that you don't want to go all the way to the bathroom for, but you know you have to because it's coming. And you go and you do it, and then you're like, am I going to waste a whole flush on this? But you can't just leave it there because people will know. That's kind of what my birth was like. That's kind of exactly what my birth was like. Anyways, I bonded a lot with my sisters during the day as well, and we were hanging out and we were talking about the way that my mom used to punish us when we were little, like we were reminiscing. And we remembered that my mom, my older sister, and we used to get like really aggressive with each other, like we were one of those really horrible daughter sets. And we would get really aggressive, and my mom's solution to it was that she would grab her belt, and she wouldn't whip us with it, but she would have us hug. You know, she would just have us hug like this. And then she would tie the belt around us both, and she'd start the timer for 30 minutes. She'd put it down, and we'd be like, and we just have to stand there hugging like fucking idiots for 30 minutes, and this is real. She just did it to us. We just. And then when the timer was up, she'd be like, Gala, kiss Lara, and Gala would come up to me and give me a little kiss on the cheek. She'd be like, Lara, kiss Gala. It's the most pissed off kiss you could ever imagine. I like, you know what it's like to have to fucking kiss your arch nemesis after you've been hugging for 30 minutes? Shit. Like hug her with like a little tooth in there, just try to stab at her cheek. just like get the most out of the kiss. And it was the worst shit ever. The belt hug, we used to call it. And it didn't make us become friends. The belt hug didn't follow from the belt hug. But what did make us become friends is that we're both hard of hearing. Aww. Yeah, and we shared like that DNA deficiency, just fuck us up all the time, just like have us on the edge of our seat. And so since that we would like share the doctor's appointment together. So much fun, just the best. And so yeah, so eventually with time we became good friends. And I remember that when my parents, they gave us our hearing aids, they were like, you got these little robots behind your ears. We're like, ooh, what? They're like, yeah, you can hear everything. You hear more than everyone else. We're like, oh shit, like we're fucking spies. All right, we'll take it. And then we got to school and like they made it a little bit too cool, you know? Like a little bit like made us like a little bit cocky about it. Like I remember I'd get to school and show up at 7 years old, I'd be like, Lara Ricote at your service. I am the eyes and the ears of the school. Anything you do not hear, you ask me, okay? And I will be sitting over there. Too much, yes, sometimes I do it for humanity, okay? It's my gift to you. Sometimes I don't want to hear so much, but I do it free of charge, huh? I'd like retreat into my corner, and I still couldn't hear shit, but I'd like position myself as like the Russian ears of the school, yeah. And but I couldn't. I never heard anything actually. And obviously, that was fucking weird. Right? We were in primary school. There's bullies that follow. Probably would happen anywhere. And so they'd come up to us. They'd be like, "Deafy." Be like, "What?" Like, "Deafy." Be like, "What?" Be like, "Enunciate or fucking write it down. I obviously have no idea what you're saying." They'd be like. Would be like, "Deafy." What the fuck? Like, worst idea ever to have your bully you in print. That's so great. But it's because hearing aids, they're not normalized. They really aren't. Like, people don't know people with hearing disabilities. Even though U.S. statistics, 1 out of every 8 people have some type of hearing deficiency. Yeah. You thought you came to comedy night? No, this is disability awareness night. We're gonna pass around that little thing one more time. All proceeds go directly to me. Thanks so much in advance. Thank you. No, but actually, 1 out of every 8 persons have some type of hearing disability, and that means that in this room, about 12 of you have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Like, this guy is literally not listening. It's all right, man. It's fine. Wait, I feel you. It's alright. Don't make fun of him though. I will tie my belt around you both. Anyway, that's my set. That's the whole thing.